Yesterday morning, I shit 4 times.
Yeah, like what does that mean 4 times? Like you got up and then you went back? What is that?
That's what constipation is.
I don't have time for that.
I shit. My ass wasn't like, how much time we got? My ass didn't check in and go, you got enough time for me? Like, no.
Dude, you got to do something about
free.
that. That's not normal.
Chia seed water.
Why don't you do hemp hearts? Dude, those are great in fiber.
So, the thing, let me tell you something about you.
I'm a doctor. Like, what's going on here?
You don't know nothing. Holy hell, dude. You ever just get out of bed and then, I just did that for no reason.
Okay, so tell me, you literally just opened your eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whose idea was this?
My mouth tastes like no good.
Didn't even brush your teeth?
No. I'm talking to the mic. What am I making out with the mic?
No, just
What am I making out with the mic, bro?
it's the taste.
What am I making out with the mic, bro? This is a me problem. But your appearance today.
Oh, you hate it.
I don't know why. Why is it that I'm like this? I'm like annoyed.
I don't think there's been a time where I've come on here and you're like, hey, man, you look good for the podcast.
You look like I'm going to get the fucking greasiest cheeseburger that I'm like, what? I open the bun. I'm like, this is wet. Did he wash his hands? Did he wash his hands?
Oh, my God. This coffee tastes like shit.
What is it? Is it poop?
Black. Yeah.
Is it shit? Is it shot? Did you watch? Do you watch Olympics? You an Olympic guy?
Oh, I fucking hate it, dude. I
hate the Olympics.
No, I actually love it, but it's so frustrating watching.
Because you don't feel like you can compete?
The only thing I can beat those guys in is coming faster than them. That's it.
There's a couple. Oh, I'm gonna fart. I've been drinking chia seed water.
What?
You have? You don't do hell.
The hell is chia seed water? Like, is the little tiny little dots? Those little guys?
So chia seeds are disgusting. They are seeds, and then they into gelatin like disgustingness.
Okay, I've put them in my oatmeal before.
Do you like it? You ever have chia seed pudding?
Nope.
Never one time. What's going on there? You look down at it like it's...
I'm not drinking this coffee anymore. Anyways, no, I put chia seeds in my oatmeal, yeah.
What's wrong with the coffee?
Dude, I don't know. It has like a film on top of it.
Okay. What do you mean? What? You just said you weren't drinking it. What are you drinking it over there for?
Well, I got to test it second time. It tastes like water. It doesn't taste like anything.
Test it a second time?
Yeah, you don't do that. Like you'll have something, you take a bite or take a drink, and you'll be like, but you go back for a double dose to make sure. Because what if it was a fluke?
A fluke.
It could be a fluke. Something doesn't have to be bad.
That your tongue isn't up right?
I don't always trust my tongue.
You don't trust your tongue.
Sometimes.
You know, I used to think that I was like, well, Anto's a bigger guy.
Oh,
you know,
yeah?
he eats more than regular people probably. Probably knows. Probably knows. Who you look like? You looking off to the studio man over there?
Dude, that was well. He's over there like he's like doing this. He was doing this to me. He's like don't get involved. That's what he said. He's like,
yeah, can I get a double cheese? All the fries. Oh man, I'm like, I don't know what it is. I've been doing this chia seed water. So hold on, I'm constipated. I was constipated. Oh no, I didn't. Oh yeah, there it was.
What has this become? What kind of shit show has this become?
It's not a show of shit. I farted. So constipated. What's weird is your sphincter 2 inches. Do you believe this?
Wait, what?
Your
what do you mean?
There's like a drop zone for the poop.
Okay.
It's called the sphincter.
The sphincter, got it.
Okay, which by the way, who's naming? Sphincter?
Because it has the word sphinx in it.
A little bit too much fun at work, you know? Sphincter? That's just somebody having a good time. But little drop zone. 3. You know when you like So poop form. I watched a whole video. Poop forms in the bowels, and then the drop zone opens up, evacuates the boys like Navy SEALs, and I'm sending out like kids. When you're constipated, you're sending out little children. When you're fully shitting, those are grown men coming out for battle. And then when you're constipated, it's like little kids, like 7-year-olds. The thing with constipation that I don't like, something I really don't appreciate about it, is when you push and you're like, wow, this is big. This is a big shit. You know, it's almost like probably maybe feels like a cat trying to meander through like a small area and then just gets through it. But then a constipation poop is like so small. It's so unsatisfying. You have to give so much to get.
I don't think I've ever been constipated before.
What?
All the things you were saying, like normally sometimes when I'm agreeing with you, I'm thinking like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Right now I'm like, I don't think that's ever happened to me before. Like when
You've never been constipated one time in your life ever once?
No.
What?
Yeah. I don't think so.
What does that mean?
What you just described to me has never happened. Like when I sit down on the toilet.
You have never shit little mini fists?
No. No rabbit shits for me, dude.
You've never one time multiple little like meatballs. It looks like you're braising a little bit of meat in a pan. The toilet's the pan, and the little guy, the little poop meatballs. You never have those?
No.
You never had little arancini poops? You never had that? Never one time?
Dude, I think I'm just like the shit's coming out always.
I've spent time with you. I've seen you never eat fiber. I've never
like in
seen
a meal, like
fiber consumed by
My
you.
body's just pumping out fucking grown man shits, dude.
Never one time?
Maybe no, because when I'm camping, it's always like a wet shit.
What?
Well, like when you're camping, your body is just like it's.
How many times a week are your bowel movements wet?
No, they're pretty regular. I got a regular shit, dude.
So you're just producing normal
logs usually. I'm a fucking dude. I'm working at a lumber
Really?
store over here. Yeah, most of the time. If I'm eating a bunch of cheese.
When you said most of the time.
Yeah, and then if I don't, it's going to be a diarrhea shit.
So you are just in between logs and rainwater. You don't have any. There's no like biological in between.
No,
that's it.
My body knows what's coming in and what's going out regularly.
Your body's keeping the score over there.
It's keeping track for sure. Okay. The business is always open.
So you've never had that?
But I don't like. Do you shit in the morning?
Yesterday morning, I shit 4 times.
Yeah, like what does that mean 4 times? Like you got up and then you went back? What is that?
That's what constipation is.
I don't have time for that.
I shit. My ass wasn't like how much time we got. My ass didn't check in and go, "You got enough time for me?" Like no,
dude, you got to do something about
free.
that. That's not normal.
Chia seed water.
Why don't you do hemp hearts? Dude, those are great in fiber.
So. The thing, let me tell you something about you.
Am I a doctor? Like, what's going on here?
You don't know nothing. You know? Like, when it comes
sounds like my dad.
You know, when it comes to stuff, you don't know a damn thing.
So you're telling me I'm wrong about hemp hearts right now. They don't have a lot of fiber.
They're good for you.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Okay, so I know that.
Chia seeds, like, are the right one. You know, like, you and I go to the grocery store. We both poop dog treats. You go get hemp hearts. I go get the chia seeds. Regardless of what you're putting in your stomach, evidently, it seems as though it doesn't affect you. You know? It doesn't matter.
Turns out.
Are you even lactose intolerant or are you just sick? Like, I don't know.
But when I eat cheese and stuff, like when I eat things that don't agree with me.
That's not going to... Yeah, it's not going to make you constipated.
No, it does the opposite. Floodgates are open.
Well, it's actually... It's killing you. It's killing your insides.
Okay.
It's inflaming your gut to the point of... I can't believe you've never been What? You've never had a weekend of just Like poutines?
Yeah, that would just make me shit more.
More. I guess. So really, this
So
cheese
So
intolerance.
being lactose intolerant is amazing.
Whoa.
Minus the dying faster.
Is it killing you, you think?
That's what you just said,
Well,
Dr. fucking Dick.
It inflames your gut. It can't be good.
I don't know. Like, is inflaming always bad? How do you start a fire? It's got to inflame.
It's not always bad. You're right about that.
Like, your knee inflamed, probably not good. Can't walk.
I just can't believe you've never been constipated. It feels like you've never been kissed. Like by a woman
What do you
love.
mean? Those two things don't go together.
Have you
in
ever
life.
been in love with a woman?
Those things don't go together. Constipation is not a regular thing. That's why there's,
I feel like it's a part of life.
you know, it's like the same thing. I meet people never had heartburn, dude. What the fuck?
Never? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Go to work
Curtis,
today.
not once.
Go to work today. Ask around.
I'm going to ask, have you ever been constipated?
If somebody says, what is that? Because a lot of people, they don't know what they got.
So you're saying if I have to shit and then I go take a shit and it's not exciting.
So, I mean, I didn't say that. You know? I did.
That's kind of what it sounds like you're saying.
I wasn't grading it on like a excitement scale. You know? What I'm saying is, if you go to the let me draw a little diagram here. If you go to the
I
washroom,
wish you could like draw it on the screen so somebody could see it. Like if that was an option. You know?
if you go to the washroom and it doesn't just come out easily, you know, and you got to strain to get it out, and the poop itself is quite hard, actually. Sometimes it might even hurt to come out. You're like, oh, and
so it hurts.
See that? Like, see how that looks like? See how this looks like cheetah spots?
I need a chalkboard now.
Oh, wait.
I'm getting one. I want to get a big one though, like where they're where they're drawing up the plays in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like I want to get one of those.
Okay, so I've added a detail here. I've added a bowl. I've added a toilet seat bowl. So I know that looks like a bag of rocks.
It looks like meatballs on a plate.
Yeah, it's with the meatballs in a bowl. You've never had that spread come out of your butt.
You know, maybe once or twice, but no, not regular enough that I have known that that's what that is.
Really?
Sorry to burst your nut, dude.
I've been like,
what's wrong with my outfit? You fuck.
Your outfit? Well, I don't know why you're so committed to the T-shirt, the sleeveless. You look like you rip me off on my breaks every time I bring in the Mr. Lube, and I'm just like, fuck, man. My cousin.
I got just short sleeve collared shirts, dude. It's summertime.
You don't look bad. You don't look right. Oh, you know what I mean? You don't look right. I'm actually I bought this with your house.
Hey, weed, dude.
I realize I just want to wear sweaters all the time.
Like a hoodie?
No, I like a crew neck.
A crew neck.
Crew. You like crew?
No. Do you know crew?
Yeah, you don't like a crew neck, eh?
No, I like a hoodie. Don't ask me why.
No, I think
crew
neck kind of makes you feel
it feels
wrong on you.
It's on.
Yeah. It's definitely not off.
Fuck you, dude.
I can't believe you've never been constipated. I'm literally like,
oh my God, get over it.
Like, yeah. So I'll give myself a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
I have to have. And when I'm constipated, I'm having a conversation like, don't you give yourself a hemorrhoid? Don't you fucking give it. You know, I'm monitoring. I'm like, oh, we're almost there. No, maybe let this slide. And then you ever give yourself a hemorrhoid, and then it pushes through past it. It's like, fuck. Jesus Christ.
That's 11 minutes on shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Anto, I don't live in this world where, oh, it's disgusting. You know, it's the only thing that unites us.
Yeah, everybody does.
All right? You know, if they're trying to elect, what do we have here? Jackass? The head asshole shit beside each other, no door. If they, imagine to pass a bill shitting.
You mean like in Congress?
Like
they're just all shitting.
Everyone's shitting, and whoever's speaking is like, I'm out of toilet paper. I got you. I know I'm a liberal and you're a fucking Democrat, but I'm gonna give you
Not a
some
square to spare.
wipe your ass, liberal, Dem guy. I'm not political.
Neither am I. I don't care about it at all.
Oh my gosh.
Which is not fair, I think. You're supposed to.
You gotta care?
Yeah, because you can't really comment on anything unless you care about it. No, wait. Unless you're going to vote and make a difference, you can't. That's what I mean.
Come again? Try it again.
Like, I can't complain, really, about the government because I am not contributing at all.
If you could complain, throw one at us. What would you? What would you?
I just want... It's unrealistic. I just want to go back to the way things were a little bit, like in terms of like I don't want everything to be so expensive, but that's impossible. That's just I think the world,
I do wish they would come out and just say, "Hey, listen, this one's on me."
Like
sorry,
the next gas tank.
Sorry, the bananas are so much. I mean,
yeah, the next gas tank. Like I'm just there, and they're just like, "Hey, we got you.
We got you.
You're good. We got you this time." A little pat on the back. Just see you later.
It is weird that they have conversations. There's probably conversations at the gas meetings. You think they have gas meetings?
No.
They're like, guys, business booming. Don't change a thing. See you next year. You're like, that's
like
probably...
for me, I would open up a gas station and I would make sure the gas was always cheaper than the other guy.
So,
is there a limit?
Like, that's how it works, right?
What?
Let me go blow my nose. 2 seconds.
But you're going to go blow your nose.
Well, unless my wife's a genius.
We're breaching the fourth wall here if you leave.
What do you mean? You've left? Remember that time your friggin' screen just died? Okay. Say a thing. Keep me entertaining. Blow my nose.
How long do you think it's going to take for him to go and come back? Let's make a bet. I could blow my nose too. What if we both left and then there was just nobody here and you guys are just by yourself? Like, look at this screen. Also, thank you for my bed sheet is production quality is at an all-time low.
Oh my God.
ATL.
Okay, what was I saying?
Really? I'm going to be honest with you. We weren't going anywhere there.
What was I saying, though? I was saying something.
You were saying, what if you were trying to explain to me why the gas stations are cheaper than the other?
There's no regulation. That's all they do. Guy comes over. He's like, I want a gas station. And he's like, I'm making the price.
I disagree with you.
Okay. Here we go. Mr. Antonio.
Like, you can't just pop up a gas station.
Correct. You can.
Okay, but there's for sure limits to what you could put the price.
Nope. No limit. You know what the limit is, my friend? The other guy. That's the limit. You're not going to be a Petro Canada with an insane gas.
Price regulation. Let's see here, sir. Canadian government has constitutional authority to regulate gasoline prices only in an only in an emergency.
That's what so the best part you're going to leave out, eh? Yeah. So they get free game out there. You can open a shop.
Provinces regulate gasoline prices to reduce price volatility. High up or down price changes and to protect small independent retailers.
So I think there's like a baseline price, but they can just set
because the sale of the gasoline is regulated. So whatever they're buying the gas at,
they're not going to put it lower than that. But like when it goes to like 170 or something, that's just because they want to put it up. You know? There's no rhyme or reason to things. People are just doing shit out there. They're doing shit out in the wilderness.
I always thought there was some sort of rigmarole that had to happen before you could just wake. So you're telling me the Esso over here wakes up. He just fucking Gary wakes up. He's like, today I'm making it 135.
Guy at Esso wakes up. He said, I immigrated to this country. I own this gas station. I am worth $450,000 probably.
Wow.
Which no one says that, eh?
Nobody says they're worth something under $1 million.
No one ever said.
I'm worth some thousands.
I'm worth at least $45,000.
Nobody's ever asked me how much I'm worth.
What would you put a number at?
Like for myself,
Sure.
I have enough to buy like a shitty car cash.
So you didn't even answer the question right. I like that. I like that about you. What would you value yourself at per year? Like,
I like that about you. You're an idiot.
how did that feel good the way you answered that?
I don't like to conform to the regular answers
I'm
of
like
the world.
85,000 a year. That's what I'm worth, I think, right now.
Oh, like just what do I set myself as?
Been the same question the whole time.
I don't know. 85,000.
Why you just copy what I said?
I don't know. I don't want to say I'm worth more than you. That's not nice.
Why not?
Because I'm for sure, I don't think I'm worth more, but I don't think I'm worth less. Okay, I'm worth 84,550.
You could be worth more. Why do you have to be worth less? You're not even cracking six figures? You have a job. You can't even crack six figures? It's pathetic.
I know. So you're saying
The hell, dude? I'm 5, but like for a good reason, you know?
yeah, and employment.
Off topic for a second. Do you take baths?
No, I don't. I haven't found a bathtub that I could fit in yet.
True.
I'm a large man. It's tough. It's tough.
You need like a vat. You got to go down the alphabet.
Like I just can't find a big bathtub. Every bathtub I've tried, I get in and all the water leaves the tub, so it's no longer a bath. It's me sitting in a puddle, dude.
So when's the last time you sat in like a hot tub?
Okay, hot tub I could get in with even with a lot of people, but
Well,
a lot
of
of
course.
water leaves. I would
a
say
lot of water leaves. You jumping in?
no. I have mass and the volume. You know, like there's math in there somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
2 Februaries ago, 2 Januaries ago.
2.
Yeah, we went to a cottage, a bunch of me and my friends. So it was like 2 Januaries ago.
Shit.
So that means not last January, the one before that.
Yeah. I'm jumping
Why?
in the tub regularly.
You have a tub over there?
I mean, you've seen it.
Oh, I see. I think when somebody says they have a tub, they have like one of those ones that is like separate and like is on little feet. You know, like it's only a tub. To me, you have a shower.
So what year you think it is?
That's what I'm saying.
So when you hear tub, you immediately only think that it's
Think of
clawfoot tub?
You've got a claw. A claw. It has a name. Holy
It
shit.
has a name.
Never even seen one of those, but that's what I assume.
One thing I like about you is you cough right into the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know? And
I'm
no, this is
sorry.
your mic. Don't be. It's you, but you cough right in the mic. You're over here for the talking, right in the coughing. It don't end up making no sense.
I'm here for the talking.
So I dreamt. I had a dream. Remember how we were talking about like I don't dream?
And you dreamt finally?
Not today.
Okay.
But I was in Montreal and I had a dream, very vague dream. So I'm like at a nightclub, but it was one of those dreams that I had previously done something apparently, and I kept telling everybody, "Yeah, I play on Portugal." You know,
Like
yeah,
soccer.
yeah, I play on Portugal. Like I played, like there's a game going on for some reason at that time. I played the first half, finished that half, went to the nightclub. Just felt like telling people I was on the team. That was the whole dream.
That's it?
That was the whole dream. No one, by the way, we're back to the coffee, was impressed that I was on Portugal. Also nobody questioned it in the dream, which was nice, felt good. Not exciting, eh?
No.
Yep. I see it on your face. You didn't even try. If to be honest, you didn't even try. At least I give you a shot.
The Owen Wilson dream was interesting.
I didn't say mine was better. Did I start that story with that better? Was that, hey, I didn't come up here and say, listen, I fucking had a better dream than you did. I said, I had a dream. And then my mind put together some shitty B movie. You know?
It's funnier
Hey,
when
you're on
you
Portugal.
tell me.
What?
It's funnier that you're ripping apart your own dream than
Well, it
the
was a shit
actual
dream.
was.
Whoever directed that dream, kill yourself. Don't direct any more dreams in my head because that was shit. And I don't even.
I actually feel
wanna
bad
see
for
that.
you because you don't dream regularly, and that's the first kind of dream you have in a while.
I paid top
Sucks.
dollar for that fucking dream movie that I had no other option to attend.
Fucking sucks, dude.
Why can't you put me in Happy Gilmore for a minute?
Yeah, 5 minutes. Let me be happy.
That's pretty funny. I'll probably throw that up on stage. The dream.
The dream of you being
No,
in
no,
Portugal.
no. Wait a second, Anto. So many words. Christ.
On a bike.
The dream director. That's fucking hilarious.
The dream director. It's a good one.
Dude, you smile like Santa. Has anybody ever told you?
What?
Tim Allen. You got a Tim Allen fucking Santa ass smile.
I'm going to say that's probably the rudest thing you've ever said to me.
Santa smile rude.
Yeah, you're
What?
like, hey, you're big and jolly,
He
you
brings
fat
joy. I
fuck.
didn't say fat. I don't think I've said fat one time.
No.
You got a fat attitude, I'll tell you that. You don't feel like you smile like Tim Allen?
What do you mean? That's my smile, dude.
It feels like you have so many more teeth in your mouth than I do. What is that about it?
I got 2 layers, dude.
Dude, your teeth are fucking straight.
It's braces. Thanks, Mom, Dad, for paying for them.
Back in the day, braces. That was the...
You remember?
Braces would have got me an iPhone. Cash. I should have went into Apple. Yo, take these off my teeth. Give me a phone.
Like, are you grateful? I'm super grateful for all the things my parents did because I'm thinking about, like, imagine if it really was they had a bill for you. Like, you reach 35 years old and then they just serve you a bill like, this is what your childhood cost me.
Wow, I mean...
They could do it.
Can I pay it in installments? I think the funniest thing was braces was it's like the only thing that my parents were just flat right about. They're like, do this now because when you're older, blah, 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 blah. It's a yeah. That was like the Matrix. Just download some karate
Because that wasn't around for them, dude.
No.
My dad, 0 teeth, dude, in his mouth. 0.
Do you at night grind your teeth?
Probably.
Because apparently I'm constipated in bed.
I mean, if you're constipated, you're grinding. You have all of the things that contract everywhere. I'm surprised you don't have fucking super big calves.
My legs are big. Got big legs.
You don't have big legs, dude. You're a small guy.
What? What?
It's like the most offensive thing you could say to somebody who works out regularly is
My
you're
legs
small.
are big,
I hate
dude.
it.
My ass cheeks fucking...
But you're always tensing, dude. That's what the constipation is about. You just got to slow it down.
So... What?
Like, just wait until you really have to go and sit there and relax. Let it happen.
Well, that's just spoken like a man who's never... who's never.
Do you have...
Why would I listen to you?
Do you...
You've never been backed up? Do you think I'm going to go to the toilet next time and go, let me just wait? Just throw on a movie. No, it's that you got to go. What are you, crazy?
It's like taking advice from someone who's never experienced.
Why?
Like,
That'd be horrible.
Makes no sense. Like, that's like me giving like marriage advice to somebody, you know?
Speaking of being tight, though, I will tell you. So we went to Oshiega. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
I'm listening. I got you.
What happened
Continue. Well, I was like, I'm taking it in.
there? Oh, okay.
Oh. Smash myself in the head. Jesus Christ.
Taking it in, eh?
I'm taking it in. Go ahead. Tell me your fucking story.
You okay?
It's early in the morning.
Okay. I did mushrooms in
Oh, nice.
Oshiega. I didn't want to. I did that a lot when I was younger, you know? When I was a young man, did a lot. 32-year-old me didn't want it. The girls were doing it, peer pressure. Personal.
The girls, who'd you go with?
My wife and her sister.
You just went with just the 3 of you.
Correct.
The 3 musketeers.
You got anything else?
That's it. So mushrooms. Didn't want to do it, but you did it.
So you have no feelings about who I attended with?
No, I said I just was curious. I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to know.
I thought there was going to be some.
I wanted to know who else went, and I wasn't invited. I wanted to
You
know.
weren't invited to an outdoor festival? Have you ever gone to Oshiega?
No.
Ah, it is the constipation of your life, isn't it? So I did mushrooms
Did mushrooms. I'm listening.
outside. By the way, 40 degrees in Montreal, sweating profusely.
Not a great
Profusely.
setting for mushrooms. Continue.
Hot sun. Would have to agree with you. But didn't want to do them. I was like, I'm not going to do any mushrooms today. And then it's counting down to convince myself to change my mind in my head internally. So I'm like, you know, I'll do a little bit. As soon as I ate them, my brain's like, hey, idiot, you didn't want to do this. You want me to curate another shitty dream or what? So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I didn't want to take shrooms. And then this was like the quickest shrooms ever has hit me. I was like, okay, probably second quickest. So it hits me and I'm like, all right, I want to throw these up. I don't want these in my stomach. I don't want to be high at all.
That's not how that works.
That is how it works.
That's how it works? Sorry.
Correct. Because if you don't digest it all, you'll only digest what you digested, and then you'll be fine. So I throw up the shrooms, a little bit of it, but I hadn't done it quick enough. So I was high on the shrooms. And I was just like sick, ill. I was like, ugh. I was just ill, high, but ill. And I realized that it wasn't even illness. You know? It was, I'm wound too tight, my friend. I'm just wound too tight. The shrooms showed me I'm tight. I'm a tight guy.
Yeah, you're drinking boxed water, dude. I could have told you that.
You think you think the boxed water?
I think that if you're watching videos on why shit goes through your body, you are wound tight, my friend.
First of all, it was pushed to me.
It was pushed to you.
Pushed to me. It's interesting.
So-
you don't like anatomy?
So that means now your phone and Google knows that you're wound too tight.
Dude, if there's health information out there, you know 50% of TikTok gets their health information on TikTok?
Do you want to know what I do when I see health information pushed my way? You want me to show you?
Yeah. Yeah, show me. Yeah. How's that shoulder doing?
It's better. I went to the doctor.
Your ass is bleeding. Once a month, you bleed lactose level poops, and you're just casually forget
Drifted
this.
by. Yeah, forget it.
Forget it.
Yeah, and I'm somehow still just carrying on with my life, you know?
How you feel? You get up in the morning, you feel powerful,
I feel
strong?
good. I got up this morning. Hey, who is here? Powerful, strong every morning.
Dude, I set my alarm for 6 at night. 6:30, because I use military time. I'm a military time guy.
Yeah, 06:30. You did 18:30?
Correct.
That makes you even dumber
Correct.
than you were
Correct.
2 seconds
18,
ago.
18,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just woke up and I was sitting here and I was like, I don't know if this is happening or not.
Well, it's definitely happening.
I'm looking over at the production crew. They're pissed.
What time's your job even happen?
Whenever I want, really.
And you can't value yourself over 6 figures? That's That's tough.
It's a tough world we live in.
Push. But I realized the shrooms.
Okay.
You know, whenever somebody has a bad trip, there's no such thing really. It's showing you something. You know that song, I want you to show me the way. You know that song?
No.
Why don't you know stuff?
Dude, I'm trying
Can't
my
you
best.
do more?
I just have to pay more attention.
Yeah, dude.
I have to pay more attention.
You don't know that song, I want you to show me the way?
Who sings it?
Kiss?
Oh, yeah, but not the way you sang it.
What?
The way you sang it wasn't. Now I know that it's Kiss. I'm hearing it.
You're lying to me, eh?
You'll never know.
Feels like I might.
Anyways, I want you to show me the way.
Yeah.
And the shrooms. So you're telling me you eat some poison fucking vegetables.
Well, I mean,
And then
that's
that
what
helps you
mushrooms are,
guide you. Well, aren't they? Isn't that what it is? It's poison. That's why it's.
Well, you said poison vegetables. Like I went and grabbed tomatoes, and this salad's about to be my last meal.
Okay, hold on a second.
Actually, mushrooms have an indigestible enzyme.
Yeah, hold on a
That's
second.
why they're so.
You're telling
tummy
me,
attacking.
yeah, these mushrooms, they grow in shit, right?
Yeah, everything grows in shit, dude.
Okay, they specifically grow in shit.
I was grown in a shit belly. I was grown inside a stomach.
Dude, babies were grown
People
in shit,
kiss
dude.
me, and I was grown in fetal matter. Like, what?
That's disgusting, you son of a bitch. Have
Have you ever eaten shrooms before?
Nope.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Never done any drugs
You're
either.
like a monk from some monastery, you know?
A really bad monk.
Yeah,
like
who
not a great
who doesn't even speak to God, but is sober.
Like, you remember the movie Fred Christmas?
Sure.
Wait, not Fred Christmas. Elf. You know how he's like the not a good elf?
Yeah.
That's me. Not a good monk. I'm Will Ferrell of the monk world.
I don't hate that you've never tried any drug. I kind of like that about you, actually.
Like just smoked weed. That's it.
But there's some people that haven't even done that, you know?
Yeah, like I'm not super straight edge,
Well, now you're just.
but I don't know what it is, dude.
I could no. I could never see you doing cocaine. You know, I don't want that.
I can't see me doing it.
It would look fucking bad.
It would look bad if I was doing it.
Yeah.
Like if you saw me ripping a line, you'd be pissed.
I just feel like you'd be messy with it. You'd get up off the table and all your face and shit. You know?
All in my beard.
Oh,
And shit.
you'd smoke.
Oh yeah, I would smoke darts.
The thing
for
with
sure if I was
cocaine
doing
is
well.
it sucks. Number one, it sucks.
Gotcha.
But at the
Sucks,
same
okay.
time, somehow it's the guys up in the lab. They're good at this. It sucks. Amazing. At the same time, they're able to put those together into one fusion. They fused
What else
it.
What else do you think sucks and is amazing at the same time? So we have cocaine, number one. What else sucks and isn't amazing?
Shroom sucks. Can suck. Can be amazing.
But not even just drug related. Things that happen to you in your life.
So, why shrooms?
What do you mean?
Why shrooms suck? I'll get to something that sucks. Is awesome.
Oh, you had something to say and I cut you off. I'm
cut it.
sorry.
You cut it.
Fuck you.
You cut the umbilical cord of it. They hurt your stomach. So when you eat acid, it doesn't hurt your stomach. That's why older people graduate from mushrooms to acid, because you don't get the stomach thing. You get the stuff without the tummy. Because when you're high, you don't need to be feeling sick.
Okay.
Sucks and is awesome at the same time. Heat. Hot weather. I think it sucks and it's awesome at the same time. You're passionately listening to that. Okay.
I'm passionately thinking.
It looks
about
like you're on The View right now. You're like, yeah, The fuck's going on there? Heat, man.
just
I don't
can't
want
do
to
it.
sweat anymore. I'm sick of sweating.
it. Yeah, I hate sweat.
I sweat a lot. I didn't want to be this guy.
Do you think? How much do you think? That's a stupid question. How much do you think I sweat?
Hate that question.
I hate it too. Next question, Alex.
Hate it. I'm the type of person where I'm not sweating until I'm sweating, and then I'm sweating.
Yeah, once the gates are open, it's a fucking goddamn tsunami coming in there.
Something about me is I don't want people to see. You know when a guy has like a couple like they're soaked on their shirt,
Oh,
they're sweating through
like
the shirt.
hitters?
No, just chest. Like it's so hot, their chest is just emitting water, and you can see it on the
Okay.
shirt. When
Yeah.
I see somebody with that, I'm like, get yourself together. You. What is this?
What is he supposed to do?
Exactly. And the only time I have empathy is when it happens to
When
me.
you are, yeah.
But then when it happens to me, guess what I say about myself? What is this piece of shit doing with his wet shirt? It's a funny mechanism, actually. Your body's like a dumbass. Your body's like, oh, too hot, make wet.
So wait, what's the purpose of the sweat? Is just to clear the heat from inside your body.
I think it's just to cool
steam.
you down.
Sweat's supposed to cool you down?
Yeah.
Makes me feel more gross as I'm sweating. Hey, I'll tell you right now, if sweat's supposed to cool you down, it's not working.
Okay, so when you sweat,
Oh, here we go.
Then you're
fucking
done.
medical section.
then you're done. What are you?
Wait, what?
After you sweat, what are you?
Dry?
Are you?
Wait, hold on.
Try it, yeah.
I'm not good at multiple choice questions.
Yeah, this is not even one of those. This isn't even. I mean, every question technically multiple choice, given that the other choices are the wrong answer. This isn't one of those. When you
I don't like
sweat, are you hotter after?
I don't know if I'm less hot,
Okay.
honestly. You're saying every time you sweat, you feel less hot? No, I disagree with you.
Okay. You sweat. If you sweat here, this is the heat line. You sweat here, ticking time. By the time the time ticks, you ain't hot up here. You're hot here. You're not hot up here.
All right, sure.
A breeze past your sweaty body. You're chilly, right? You're cold.
Yeah.
No?
I'm looking it up.
What do you
I'm
mean
pissed.
looking it up? Live. You ever live?
Sweat keeps the body cool as it evaporates.
I
Fuck.
don't even want it. Like, why is it that you don't know stuff? That's just what I need to know. I need
I'm
to
just
know.
a baby walking through the world, dude. I need guidance.
I know.
Why do you need to know that? What does that get you? You know?
It's not that I need to know it. It's that
Yeah, tell me.
it happened one time, and my body read the book. I sweat one time. The symptoms occurred. My body, PhD in sweat. That's what happened.
Just immediately one
It's all
time.
happens. No. I'm the type of guy. You tell me once time. That's it.
You know forever. It's locked in.
You just got to tell me one time.
Okay?
You ever tell your girl something?
Try to.
We're all trying, my friend. Women, they don't have that. They don't have that lock-in. They do for work and flowers and nails
Organization and flowers.
and fucking shit, you know?
And they know the names of like trees too. They'll be like, yeah,
And
it's
if
a
they
fucking
like
tree.
a show,
Oh yeah.
nobody likes a show like a woman likes a show. You know? I enjoy shows.
Yeah.
No, women love shows. Like,
What's
I
the
can
favorite?
watch a show and I don't give a shit about the actor. I'm like, yeah, that guy, I like that guy. I like that guy in this show. Women watch a show, they want to, like, be that person.
They know everything about
They're
them.
like, yeah, she eats.
And, or they'll say, we're not a fan of that guy. He cheated on his
Yeah,
wife
yeah.
in real life. What do you mean? Like, who cares?
Oh, my God, I just farted loud.
Oh,
Did you hear that
my
one?
God. Yes, dude.
You heard it.
Fucking the people in the apartment below you heard
Dude,
that.
it's a loud fart. It's a loud fart day.
Yes. Yeah, you got taller.
You think?
You got taller.
Do you fart loud? Are your farts loud?
So since you told me you fart loud, I push mine out way harder now.
Way harder, but you got to be careful.
What do you mean?
With your liquid history. Well, because think about it. If I'm constipated sometimes, I'm okay. I can trust the farts.
I trust every single fart.
You trust them? Me too, yeah.
But you know when you shouldn't. But you know.
Yeah, wait a second. I know we've talked to poop a lot.
Yeah, 40 minutes.
When you get to fart your poop into the bowl, it's almost like kicking a kid down a water slide or something, you know? Like, yeah, and he just fucking goes. There's something so mentally satisfying about that. And I know there's female listeners, and I know you're gross. I hear women. I hear you in there. What do you think? Is just me? You're gross too. It would be funny if in society there was somebody well known for how like pleasantly they pooped.
Yeah, they didn't make a single sound.
Like there's
didn't stink.
divers in the Olympics, no splash. There's got to be Olympic level poopers.
You've been watching the Olympics a lot, though?
I haven't been watching it. I'm like around it, you know?
Yeah, you just getting the updates of like when things happen. You're like, oh, that's cool.
Kind of hate the internet.
Well, speaking of the internet and the Olympics,
We're speaking it.
did you watch Deadpool Wolverine?
I've seen it.
What'd you think?
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
This is all you had. When that's
I
all
just,
you
like-
had when you brought it up?
I have.
Just a light. You just give it a light thumbs up and wanted to walk away from it. That's nice. That's good. That's who you are.
I couldn't. I just watched it, and it was exactly what I expected. If that makes sense. Like I was not surprised anymore. You know.
You were definitely surprised.
What I'm saying is, I think I'm over superhero movies. I think.
Okay.
I think that time has passed.
Tell me more.
That form of cinema is not exciting to me anymore.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I find it annoying that that's where we find comedy now in movies, is these superhero Marvel movies. That's where comedy is like most prevalent. Watch any of the Avengers. That's where they're fitting comedy in. That's where they're fitting these little.
Like we don't get
anecdotes, these little
comedy
things.
movies anymore. We get
There is no comedy movies anymore.
Correct.
There's movies that make you laugh because there's comedic scenes in them, but there is no like defined comedies. Like Adam Sandler's not pumping out a fucking comedy anymore. You know,
he's not.
Will Ferrell not pumping out a comedy.
And the
It's
movies
done.
Adam Sandler does pump out have less jokes.
Yeah, but he, honestly, switching to like a dramatic actor, I like his movies. They're great.
No, he's good. He could still do both, though. He did that back in the day. He would do Click and do a funny movie or something like that. But it's just like now the movies have less overall.
Because people don't want to laugh anymore because the world's not fun.
It's not that it's not fun. I think that businesses are they just take shit too seriously. Like Disney takes it like, you know how serious they take this whole, it's cartoons. You guys are in your jobs at Disney are amusement parks and cartoons, and you're giving Channing Tatum balls for like 10 years about this movie. Just make that movie. You guys made the Marvels. Do you really think less people are going to go see Gambit? What are you talking about?
Wait, what's wrong with Channing Tatum?
He's been trying to get Gambit as a solo movie for a really long time. So evidently in Hollywood, nobody's original in Hollywood at all. So all they want to do is everyone just kind of follows the trend. Then they if the trend is Star Wars, if everything was Star Wars related right now, all of these actors would pick a story in Star Wars and a character. Try to bring that to life. So Channing Tatum's like, oh, I like cartoon. Like they all do the same thing. I like comics. Well, who's my character that I like? Because Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. Which one's me? And so they're all doing the same thing. No one's thinking. Right?
But I like Gambit.
It's a cool way to think, but it's just boring because it's just so. It's like crowd work on fucking social media. Everybody's doing crowd work.
Everybody does crowd work. Nobody does.
Chris D'Elia actually has a really funny clip about it. He's like, "What's your name?" 9 million views on TikTok, but that's funny. But the same shit applies. He was trying to get this movie made, blah, 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 blah. And now the internet's like, make this movie. They're just so serious at Disney. It's like everything has to check a box or like the test market. It's like, just make shit. I'm actually at the end of this, like, why are these people who have never been creative decide like, though that's perfect for AI. Like, think of how perfect that is. A Disney executive doesn't need to be a human being because their human beingness gets in the way. Like that Bob Iger guy, he came back to Disney. I know you don't know anything. He came back to Disney and he tried to run it again, but it's like, no, he's just going in there to fucking cut people. That, you know, he's like, oh, don't do that. Like
You're racist.
That's it.
You're out.
Really felt
crazy.
Really felt like you're on the sideline of that rant there that you started.
No, I'm listening. I know. It's like I could definitely light a fire.
Well, because when it's got information in it,
no idea.
You don't know.
I'm not part of the information. I'm part of the catalyst.
You don't read.
Scrolling past everything. Make me laugh. That's
When's
what I
the
want.
last time you read a thing other than Dune?
Oh, like a book?
No, a thing. You ever ingest the news? You ever read into that? You ever get there?
I don't like the news. News makes me depressed.
You don't like the news. What about good news?
I don't like the news. Not even that kind of news, because that news seems fake when it's too good. When I read it, I'm like, it's bullshit.
Give me an example.
Oh, the stock market's up. No, it's not.
What?
No, that's a bad example. But
dude, the problem is you look like a guy who would say some of this shit, so we need you to read something.
Wait, I look like a guy who is a reader?
No. You know what I mean? You look like a guy who has really strong feelings about, the blue side of America. You look like you can't wait for those mega hats to come back in stock. You missed it last time.
I have no loyalties, dude. I'm at the price of the highest bidder.
Yeah, and no one's bidding.
Not one person. The last person to bid was Trudeau when he was like, I'm going to make weed legal. And at the time, I liked weed.
Oh, yeah.
That was it. I was like, boom, you got my vote.
Actually,
and then after that, I was like,
I actually missed the time where everybody was liberal. Remember that? Just before Trudeau got elected, everyone was like, we need everyone to have stuff. everyone's like, yeah, man, let's give out to the world, bro.
Do you believe in protests? Do you like protesting? Is that something you want to do?
I'm just lazy.
Yeah, I agree.
I also think that I could get more done verbally. Like,
yeah.
I like the idea of, I like that there are protesters. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I need people on the ground. I'm not a ground guy.
Well, it's because we're lazy.
No, I'm going to go ahead and say you actually need me not on the ground.
Out of the two of us?
No,
Yes,
I'm saying, like, if
sure.
there was a group of 50 and they're like, who's up coming in with signs? I'd be like, you don't need me there. And they'd be like, why? I'd be like, because you need me talking.
Yeah.
Because you guys can't articulate.
Oh, what are you trying to say about those protesters?
These are hypothetical people. You yourself have a problem. I'm saying our hypothetical team of protesters, they need an advocate. Look at my face.
Shit.
If there's a God, he said, use this.
Use this to
Use it to your advantage.
advocate.
So I would do that. I like the protest, but I would be a guy that's like, I would be debating you fervently. You ever say these words? You ever go and reuse some of these words?
Fervently.
You ever reuse them? He's looking it up, eh?
I don't know what it means.
Aggressive.
Fervently, enthusiastically, or passionately.
Aggressive. It's a word for aggressive.
I know those two words.
I want you to try expanding. Throw it in there.
Hey,
Hey, can you pass that fervent sugar? It's not how you use it, but it's a start. That's a start.
Okay, let's pull one out of the bin. Ready?
What do you got?
Top 5 favorite chocolate bars.
Top 5 favorite chocolate bars? Crunchy's up there.
Crunchy?
You don't like crunchy bars?
It's not at the top.
I didn't say it was at the top.
Well, it's at your top. How about we like for one second?
Did you think
I'll
I
stop
just
being
went number
myself.
one?
No, I'll stop being myself for a second.
What does that mean?
I'm asking you a question. That means like top 5 favorite chocolate bars. Go.
What were we doing 40 seconds ago?
Well, because I was interrupted,
Oh.
and I don't think that's fair.
Okay,
you
got
know,
it.
like I'm trying.
I didn't mind the
because-
debate. I didn't mind it.
Well, because you're wrong. So let's go to the next one. Crunchy's.
So when you said your favorite chocolate, you were asking me actually what? Well, I think your favorite chocolate bars are. Was that what the real question was? Because it feels like
No. I'm ready. I'm
because when
hearing
you
your
ask
side of
somebody
the
an
story.
opinion-based thing and then you hit them up
And
with
then you follow
wrong.
I do it all the time. It's my favorite thing to do.
Today on the Backwards Hat episode, we're talking about chocolate bars. What's your favorite, jackass?
Welcome back to the interview with Jordan and Anto.
Top 5 chocolate bars. I'm going Kit Kat's one of them. Crunchy bar. I know you said Mars. What do you not like about a Mars bar?
Mars is like the trans of the chocolate bar.
Mars
It
is
just
the trans of the chocolate bar
Yeah,
community.
it just wants nuts so bad, but it doesn't have them. It's not a Snickers.
It wants nuts.
Yeah, like it's a Snickers, dude. It's just a Snickers. It's a Snickers without the nuts.
Snickers
And that's the
are
best part.
annoying
Why?
because I don't always need a peanut flavoring in
And I guess
every
then you
chew.
want a Mars bar. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I want to just indulge in caramel dipped in chocolate.
But that's so much chewing.
so is
like-
the part of the chocolate bar that makes it enjoyable its level of edibleness?
I think you could probably take a poll,
Crunch bars?
and people will say a candy bar with texture beats a candy bar without. Like most things, we like texture.
Candy bar with texture beats a candy bar without.
Okay, a Kit Kat and a Twix are delicious.
Incredible, yeah.
Give me a bar that's similar that doesn't have it's chewy. No, then it's gonna suck. Every bar compared to that's gonna suck.
Well, those are both nougat
With wafer in them.
based chocolates.
With wafer. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Snickers better than a Mars because instead of just I'm eating I could just have with gums. Now I have teeth. You get some nuts in there.
I gotta say we've recorded maybe this might be the 10th episode. That's the most clearly thought out argument you've ever presented on that show.
Holy shit.
Ever one time.
That's great. I must be making progress.
You convinced me that Snickers makes more sense as a whole. Is it better? Of course not.
Well, that's up for debate, obviously.
Well, how about this? Is caramel tastier than a nut? Of course it is.
I just don't like caramel that much.
See, but wait a second. That's just a texture thing, not the problem with caramel.
Well, I think it's a problem with my mouth because like it gets stuck in my teeth and my throat.
Let me throw this at you. If somebody sprinkled a couple nuts on a Mars bar, what do we have? Happy guy. See that?
A Snickers. Yep. If you put nuts in a Mars bar, brother.
How do you feel about Score? Bits.
Sure.
Bits.
Great. Get stuck in my teeth,
They
though.
do.
But
They're
yes,
very
they're
aggressive.
good. They're very aggressive. So whatever they are doing in a Score, they need to tone it down because I had Score bits the other night. Was chewing those for hours. What were you going to say? You had.
Well, I was saying I feel like Score on its own. No. It
like a Score bar?
It needs a helping hand.
Like what? Ice cream?
Score is really just strip the chocolate off the Score, break whatever it is that they're making there, and sprinkle it on stuff.
Okay, Score bits. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, like a Score bar isn't.
Like, what about Reese's peanut butter cups?
So
don't tell me you don't like them.
That's kind of the same thing I have with what your problem is with the Mars.
But they have the texture, the snap of that chocolate when you bite into it.
Really?
What do you mean?
My favorite Reese's are the big cups with the caramel on the bottom.
Take the caramel. Hey, take that caramel, shove it in
So you
the
don't
garbage.
like caramel?
I really don't like caramel.
Why?
It gets stuck in my throat, dude. When I swallow, it's hard to get down. You don't know what it's like to have trouble swallowing things. You know how you have to be weary what you eat because your ass is sewn together like an old lady's fucking sewing
First of
kit?
all, I didn't say I had to be worried. I said, I've been constipated. Drink chia seed water, saves it. See, I'm a guy. Something happens, I solve it. See that?
So what? How am I supposed to solve my
You're
throat?
the
doesn't
type
like
of
caramel?
guy that. No, you didn't say you didn't like caramel. We found the real culprit is
I'm scared of choking.
you got a small door opening in your throat. You got a cubby hole for a throat. Caramel is literally liquid gold.
Sugar.
It's liquid
Sugar.
gold. What do you mean your throat?
It's because it's sticky.
No, it's not.
It's not sticky?
Not my throat. My throat is lubricated. I don't know what your throat's doing.
I guess mine's sandpaper, dude. It's
You got a
not
dry
lubricated.
throat.
Yeah, I do.
Well, what else get like? See, you feel very selective with what's getting stuck with what's not getting stuck.
Well, just like it's by experience.
Like I don't like candy apples.
I don't like candy. I used to love candy. Until it got sour keys. I would crush sour keys like it was going
Until
out
it got
of business.
stuck in your throat.
Until one time, I felt like I was choking on a sour key, and then that's traumatizing. And you're
So
out.
are you just
That's
never
what pretty
going to
much-
fix the throat?
No, I just realized it's actually beneficial. I don't eat candy anymore. It's great. My teeth have never looked nicer. I used to eat candy all the time. Sour watermelons, sour cherry blasters, warheads, everything. Was crushing them. Like a Willy Wonka fucking factory over here, dude. Why are you laughing at me?
Because the only thing that stopped you was like,
Oh, yeah, it's not because it's unhealthy or not. So if I just stop swallowing cheeseburgers, this is going to be great.
Wait, how about this? If the day that you can't swallow pizza, or you're going to the
That's what
doctor,
I'm-
you're going to the doctor.
No, I'm just going to, that's it. It's done.
That's it. Okay. Cut it out. Dang.
So I'm a fascinating man.
I don't know what you are.
Speaking of being a man, I did some housework the other day, and I was going to take a picture and send it to you.
What'd you do? What housework did you do over there?
I have like the door frames. They had like cat claw marks in them. I don't know if you saw them.
Didn't.
My bedroom, the other bedroom, around the laundry room, and I went to go buy the fucking shit that you put on, and then I spackled it, and now it's a brand new fucking door frame. I'm gonna sand it.
Good
down.
spackle?
It was a good spackle.
That'll get stuck in your throat. Don't eat any of that. That'll jam it up hard, dude.
It's like you've never choked before, dude. I've literally almost choked to death. Multiple occasions.
I don't think I have almost.
Has anybody ever given you the high?
No, but one time we went to Niagara Falls and we got like potato skins or something at TGI Fridays, and Deanna almost died and choked.
And you saved her.
I was like, I saved her, but I was also like, what are you doing?
You're like embarrassed at the restaurant. You're like, can you please stop?
I'm like, dying. You're dying. Ugh. Check. Please, check.
Luckily for me, that hasn't happened like at a restaurant. It was like in the privacy of my own home.
Well, I'm focused. Like when my wife was
I
eating
do
those
too-
skins, she's talking to me.
Yeah. That's
You know, it's a whole. I'm chewing my food.
That's exactly what happened to
Like
me.
when I'm eating
Exactly.
and someone's actually talking to me, 20% of me is listening to you. 80% is going, just make sure this food gets down. You know, because that story will come back. That story will come back. I don't want the food to come back.
Yeah, I got to divert my attention and energy to getting the food down from now on.
You know, they say some people are selfish individuals.
What?
What did I say there? That was.
Yes. Yeah.
You
Go
know
ahead.
some people are selfish.
Yeah.
That's actually, I think, a good way to be.
It's better to be that way.
Sometimes you got to be a little selfish. I'll give you an example. Sometimes somebody says, hey, you want to come do this thing? Immediately. No, I don't. But then you do it. Should have said no. You should have stuck on that first no.
Okay. I like to help if I can. If I can, I will.
What?
Like if somebody asks me to do the thing.
No, not help. I'm saying, hey, you want to go to this party?
Oh, that's like, I don't think selfish applies
Of course
to
it
that.
does.
What do you
Well,
mean?
going to the party's so show. Could be
but
for
you
you, but it's really for everybody else.
Yeah, but you're not being selfish because you don't want to go to the party. I
A
think
little
you're
bit.
selfish if like,
You don't think so? A little bit? I'm selfishly
Yeah.
staying home. I'm not.
yeah, but that doesn't really like because you're not like even though those people might think they're benefiting from your presence, you not being there really doesn't affect them because the party's going to carry on with or
no,
without
it doesn't affect
if you
them.
were hosting the party and then you were like, if somebody was like, we're having and then you were like, you know what, I don't feel like it. I'm going to do nothing today. Maybe you're being selfish then if you agreed to hosting it and then you don't.
I think that's just a more drastic example of selfishness.
Sure, but like the selfishness you're talking about is like just a standard part of life. Somebody's not going to call you selfish. They might to manipulate you to come to the
Well,
party.
yes, but when I see what I'm saying there, that's the nuance of what I'm saying. See that?
No, I still disagree with you.
There's levels to this shit, my friend.
Okay, there's levels. Yeah, sure.
So it's not that the level of selfishness to not go out is superseded by what you're saying.
Thy? Did you just say thy?
Incorrectly used it, but it felt good. But what I'm saying is it's coming from what I want to do. You know? It's coming from there. And sometimes you got to come from over there.
And sometimes you got to come from somewhere else.
Anto. Go to work. That's it.
Oh,
It's been another episode of the Poop Doctor.
Thanks for talking.
I think this episode's literally going to be called "It's About Poop."
It's too much.
Too much poop. Evidently, for you,
36 minutes of shit, dude.
You have to understand something that it's quite a level of sophistication I've grown to be able to talk about poop this much. I didn't say the word shit one time. You did. That's you over there.
So I have the
flipping
problem.
patties thinking about poop.
I don't work at a burger.
See you next time.
Hey.